Welcome to Regal Limited, where we give you information about agricultural activities. Today we shall be talking about fish farming. Like we all know, fish farming is also known as aquaculture and raising of fish in a controlled environment. It can be in the pond or tank. And these fishes are mostly for food. Today we shall be interviewing someone to guide us through the activities of this Camp 74, also known as the Boas Farm, to tell us how the fishes and how they run their things here. I will be speaking to Mr. Simon Navy to guide us through this. So sir, please, for how long have you been involved in fish farming?
15 years and above, and I studied it for 5 years in Delta State University. Currently, I'm doing my master in aquaculture and fishery in Unity, and I'm working in the Mississippi University in aquaculture and fishery department. That is all I have been doing for now. It's part of me, and it's my dream.
Okay, if we may ask, why did you choose to cultivate this type of species?
This species, as you can know, is called Heterobanthus longiphilis. It's different, all our names, all of them are captive, but we have different species. We have trials like colossus, but this one is Heterobanthus longiphilis. We use it because it grows faster. When you put it in pond of 59, 5 months, you get like 2 kg, 3 kg. That is what you are seeing there now. And we are ready for sale.
Like you said, you are a graduate in fishery, you studied fishery. Then can we know what is the production capacity of this place, and how many ponds do we have here?
We have in this farm, we have almost 500 ponds here, but this particular one, this diameter is 20 by 40. This particular pond can contain 1,500 to table size fish. That's what we have here. 1,000 table size, 1,20 by 40 size of pond. That's what we can contain. 1,500 from stocking to table size fish.
Like we all know, we have different fish farming techniques. We have the intensive, semi-intensive, and the extensive method. Which kind of method techniques are you practicing here in this Camp 74?
This Camp 74 farm practicing intensive fish farm.
Okay, in an open space.
Yes.
Okay, where resources and management. What is the primary source of water that you use in this fish farming, and is it reliable?
You can see it is called what's called ethic pond. This primary source of water we have is from the Awa River. In the Awa River we have a canal. The canal channels water to this place, and we have under material. So normally the primary source of income of water is the Awa River. It's close by, it's not far from here. That is why we do it.
Do you have any issue with the water quality? Do you have any issue with the water quality, and what is your stocking rate?
As I've said before, the stocking rate is for this 20 by 40 size of length of pond is 1,500 pieces. Why for the water issue for now? We don't have a water issue for now. It's when they are in fingerlings that we start having water issue. But as they are juvenile, when we stock them, we don't have any water issue for now. The water is okay.
Okay. What machinery or equipment do you use for your operation here?
We use like pumping machine. When we observe that some of the fish are having some little disease or sickness, we decide to use pumping machine to drain the water out and treat the pond. Those are the techniques we use for treatment.
So how do you manage your fish disease and parasites when they occur in such kind of pond?
We have different type of drugs we buy. You can observe, it depends on what happens to the fish. Sometimes they are skinny, we apply Tidobidiplobinos. Sometimes you saw the throat that is swelling up, you can use antibiotics like fish cure or fish disease. These those different drugs we use them.
Okay, what is your current method for processing and probably harvesting of this fish?
Before you think of processing of fish, first of all, harvest the fish.
Okay.
So we use pumping machine to bring the water out and harvest the fish. You bring the fish outside, you use boat, you use net to pack the fish out and put it in different bowls. Depends. You want to sell it to market, you sell it. You want to do processing, you do processing. After harvesting it, bringing them out, you decide to do processing. You wash it, you clean the fish very well, you use salt or pepper to Spanish the fish very well, and put it in a smoking kiln. We have different type of smoking kiln. We have the one that can contain 5,000, we have the one that can contain 1,000, we have the one that can contain 500 pieces. You can decide to bend it or you can decide to cut it in different sizes and you put it in the smoking kiln. And the smoking kiln, depends on the type of smoking kiln, you have a thermal smoking kiln, you have an electricity smoking kiln at least for 24 hours. At that time, the process of processing of your fish is sustained.
This is an opportunity. What are your biggest challenges that you face in this fish farming?
As you can see, the fish farming, one of the major challenges is the feed. And that is why many of us these days try to cut and go for pelleting of feed. You pellet your feed. As you pellet your feed, the price will be one lesser for you because when you go and buy it in the market, you're selling 30,000. But when you decide to pellet it yourself, you can pellet at the end of the day get 50,000. So it's much cheaper. So we advise persons to go and pellet their feed. Now at the end of the day, we have good profits in this fish business.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the trending market issues and demand for this fish product?
We have lots of demand as far as fish, anything you can put in your mat. There are a lot of demands. That is why I told you what on the 500 fish here. We don't want to sell it. We see it will not be enough. People are still needing more. We call it on the 5 fish. That is why you see it as Sabana. People come all the way from Ibadan to bring fish to us to supply because the demands are so much.
Lastly, what is your future plan of expanding on improving in this fish farming business?
I have a lot of plans to improve because by now, I believe by every month is my target that I need to be selling every month. So what I've started doing now, I've taught this fish now. I'm selling this fish this month. Next month I have another fish I will sell. The other month I will have that's what I want to be doing. Now, by next year, by the grace of God, I will have from January to December selling points. I don't know whether you understand.
So I want to thank you, Mr. Simon, for taking us through the fish farming business in 74 camp. And I pray that when we call on you to come and take us down, you will be there for us. Thank you very much. I will pray that this business will expand. Thank you. And God bless you.